if you want to update, you can update, provide the update privileges. If you want to delete that asset or particular things, you can provide like that. So execute permissions, which is nothing but to provide the run permissions and all. So like that, it's always depend like how we are going to provide the privileges to the particular user and all.
And each role could have multiple services.
Yes,
Yeah,
multiple
and
service. You can, yeah, you can have all services to this particular role.
all services means it's an
Yeah,
every role
is
then.
yes. It doesn't mean that if it is like MDM steward, you need to provide only MDM steward. I mean MDM related permissions. It's all depends upon you how you're going to configure it. That's it.
Oh, okay, okay, fine.
So yeah. So user groups, the control and all we have done. And the runtime environments, how to install the secure agent, what are the runtime environments, different types of runtime environments, how it is going to work and all like that. Now, the one of the main part, okay, core part of IDMC, one more, apart from the configurations, connections, user and all, I mean, now there is like a connections.
Hmm.
So this is also one of the main important, uh, I mean, main important task which administrator need to know. 1 second, I think I lost my DMC. 1 second, let me reopen it. Here we are providing access to the data. In it can be like a cloud or it can be like a on-prem applications. It can be any type of the data. It can be any type of file. It can be flat file. It can be anything. And where you are going to specify the source details, object details, or target details, including with the runtime environment details also. So basically, it means like you are creating a connection to provide access to the data. Okay, so it can be like a view or it can be like a update. It can be like a write, create, anything. So you are creating a connection or you are giving a permission like that, right? So that is what the connection being. So basically, one second, okay, now I am losing my.
So,
Let me.
Ashok, you can speak in Hindi?
I mean, not 100%, but yeah, I can able to understand it. Not
Okay.
like full.
Also, I received the email from Informatica
Okay.
about the session ID change. So,
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
so advise me on this as well, what to do for that.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. I'll let you know. Okay. Give me. We have because we have one more module called REST APIs only for REST APIs. Okay. Last module.
Mm.
So where
Okay.
the session ID, JWT tokens, everything comes into picture. So that I will explain clearly. You will also will understand in that when we are going through these things.
Okay. Because they are saying that the last day in
Yes.
April
Yes. Yeah.
will
Yeah, before
release.
it is like a session ID, now it is JWT token. From
Yeah,
October,
yeah.
it is going to deprecated.
Mm.
So that's what about the connections, okay? So you understand that what is mean by connections and all. Sorry, I was talking in mute. So yeah, Raja, if you see on my screen, right? So you
Yeah,
have a
exactly.
section called connections.
Yes.
Connections. So here is the place where you are going to define the multiple type of the connections. Okay, any number. For example, Informatica has some inbuilt connections. For example, if you go to add-on connections, right? So you will get these are all like a inbuilt installed connections. Okay, you can just select and start using these connections. So in this environment, there are 183 items, connection items which installed by Informatica. You can directly reuse it. You are getting my point, right? For example, if I want to
Yeah,
use
can
the
you
SAP,
please hold
right?
on? Can you please hold on?
Yes, yes. Let me see another. So yeah, Raja. First, just understand the what are connections first of all. Okay,
Mm.
connections are nothing but so where you are going to create a gateway, whatever you're telling, gateway or integrating the installed connection details. For example, let's take for example, you have a SAP application connection where
Okay.
your all complete data resides. Okay, Now you need to push that SAP application data into Informatica and do certain particular transformations or ETL or MDM, or you need to do a governance on it, like something like that. So that means that Informatica need to have access to read the particular data, right? You understand my point, right?
Yeah.
So whatever what you are doing is like you are creating a way, or creating or assigning the access to read the data, from any type of
So
connection.
I'm creating a bridge
Yes.
between SAP and
Yeah.
Informatica, right?
Exactly.
Now, when we are
Exactly.
creating a bridge, okay,
Hmm.
what I need is that uh, I have right now, I'm working in Oracle, or I'm working
Okay.
in one of the system called Relics. Okay.
Okay.
Or you can
Okay.
in your language we can I'm working on SAP. SAP is a I don't know what a system SAP is.
Hmm.
Is it the okay, SAP. So right now I'm
Okay.
working in SAP. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now a new system come in, okay, which is
Hmm.
Relics.
Okay.
Okay. And company is asking me to integrate this Relax 1, 2, 3
Mm-hmm.
attributes or this
Mm-hmm.
Relax to Informatica.
Okay.
What I need to connect Informatica with Relax new system.
Hmm. So first, yeah. So let's understand very easily, Vaibhav. Now fine. So you are talking the Oracle, right? So
Mm,
let's go with the Oracle. You have directly some inbuilt connections installed in. Okay. For example, here I have different types of oracles. Okay. If you see, I just typed a keyword called Oracle, but I got that Oracle, Oracle Autonomous Database, Oracle CDC, Oracle Cloud Storage Object, Oracle Database Ingestion, Oracle Fusion Cloud Ingestion, Oracle NetSuite. So it's
mm,
all open. For example, now you have on-prem Oracle. Okay. Now you need to retrieve the data from the on-prem Oracle. That means that you can directly select the Oracle.
mm.
If you
Whenever I
want
have a
to,
cloud,
if
I
you
have
have a cloud, you can.
DAS basically.
Which one you have?
DAS. I need to collect the data from DAS. DAS
DaaS
database
in the
is
sense data as a service.
yeah.
So data as a service, if you want to create it, you have direct applications. You no need to create any services now. You have
Mm,
direct inbuilt applications now. Just for example, now I want to create one Oracle connection, or you have
mm.
on-prem Oracle database installed in your system,
Okay.
and I want to connect with my IDMC. That means that I'm going to create an Oracle database here. So I
Okay.
can select the Oracle. So and see, you need to create Oracle. That means that your database details you should provide the Informatica. Okay.
Okay.
So that I can, for example, I can give like a Oracle con something like that, Oracle connection, and description. Okay, fine. Runtime environment. This is the main thing. Okay. As I told, like runtime environment will work as a bridge between our Informatica and on any third party applications.
Mm.
So
So
now
what is this
what I
runtime here? Sorry, runtime environment.
which is nothing but secure agent you install. The
Mm.
environment secure agent where you install, that's it.
Okay.
So here in this case, okay, I have this one, and I am defining like a my Oracle like a on-prem, and we have some drop down ADB, so on-prem and Oracle. So I can provide all the details: username, password, host is with what is the host, and the port details, and the service if you have a service, and the code page will be like a UTF-8. So once you define all these details, right, that means you provided or you given permission to provide all
Okay.
your information to Informatica.
Mm.
The like this is how you are going to create a connection. That means see, the connection details might always differ from connection to connection. This is Oracle on-prem application. That's why I know that what are all the details need to be provided,
Mm.
and I have provided accordingly. Now tomorrow if I want to provide same as it is, right? If I want to provide CDC, CDC is nothing but change data capture.
Mm.
Okay. If I want to provide the CDC, so I need to provide this particular, see, listener location where it is going to. What is mean by listener? So again, I'm telling, so all the connections, for example, I open the Oracle CDC V2. So you will get all the required information details here, okay, on the right side of it. See,
Okay.
listener in nothing but the host name or IP address provided with your port number, followed with your port number. So like this, as a admin guy, as an administrator, you need to read all these details and provide the information to the client by asking like or sending the prerequisite. These are all the particular details we required for creating a connection.
Okay.
Okay. So how? For example, let's take one. Not sorry, this one. Let me. Okay. So you understand that it can be anything. Again, I'm telling. If I go here, right? If I go here, I
Can
have like
you,
a one.
okay,
Sorry.
give me the step by step, so for example,
Yes,
first you
I will.
already provide me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will. So just before that, just you understand that you have a different types of connections, different types
Mm.
of connections.
Yeah.
Okay. You see there is like a business events or cloud integration hub, Databricks. You can directly connect to the Databricks, DB2 details. And if you see we have so many connections, right? FIR, FEP, FILO, file processor, flat file. Google also you can connect. There are these many things. Okay. So 183 types of connections installed by Informatica. If you want, for example, if you want additional services, okay, for example, the on-prem or the application not listed in this particular native connections. So we will be getting one more option here. Under the connection, there will be one more option called add-on connections. Okay, add-on connection. So in that add-on connection, you can raise a request to Informatica to add that particular connection, and so that they will enable from the backend, and you can start using that connection. So that's how we have almost we have all the native connectors. You no need to create a separate service to connect into third-party applications.
Mm.
Okay, you understand, right? Basic,
Yeah.
this is how connections will work. Now followed with how you are going to create a connection, right? And to create connections, right, you should always have secure agent. Without secure agent, you can't able to create any connection.
Okay.
Okay, you can't able to create any connection. You always have one
One
secure agent.
second agent is enough.
It depends. Okay,
Mm.
for example, see, if you have, again I'm telling, if you have a secure agent, for example, you have, let's take SAP. Okay, let's take SAP. This particular SAP, okay, it can be SAP HANA data. Let's take SAP HANA database. This SAP HANA database is installed in another server, not in the secure server where you install the secure agent, correct?
Correct.
So it is doesn't mean that you should have all your databases in one server like that. You can have your databases in different server based upon the client's uh, provisioning and all, right. It's up to their wish. So
Mm.
to integrate all those things, your secure agent, the server where you install the secure agent, can able to connect to their services. That means that you need to get the IP whitelisted or whatever that it should not block anything. So that IT people who are they're maintaining the servers, right? They will need to take care of those whitelisting details.
Mm.
So that is what main thing, because see, we are directly connecting through the secure agent server to SAP HANA. That means that there should not be any port blocking or IP blocking. It should connect directly. Okay. So once it can able to connect it, then only you can able to create the connection in IDMC.
Okay.
Okay. No, no, there's something happened, but yeah. So yeah, you asked me like how to create it, right?
Also, I need to know that what are the error expected on this while connecting, to the database.
It's always like a SSLs. Okay. SSL in the sense, see, always their servers or their ports will be in a secured connection, right? It doesn't mean that it should be in a normal connections. You understand, right? Example, let's take now HANA, okay? I don't have enabled HANA, but I'm just showing you, okay, what are all the details we have to provide them. So if it is like a HANA database, if you come here, right, CDC properties and all, you need to provide. So that means that HANA database by default, it will be in a SSL, I mean secured protocol. Or if you come to SAP, sorry, Oracle, let's see Oracle only. So that if your server, I mean, if your secure agent is installed where your databases is already present, that means that you no need to provide any SSL. Already there is a connection, security connection. But if that service is present in another database, that means that you need to provide these details, trust to score password details, which the, I mean, Oracle DB person need to provide you these details. This is
No, I
the
don't.
main, okay. So I'm
So
telling like,
let's say if I want to connect to Oracle, okay, there
yes,
is some information I need to provide to database team, or
yes, yes.
I will ask
First,
them
yeah, first you need to provide the details
what are the
because there, this is the details. That's what I'm telling. You just open the connection,
mm-hmm,
okay. Just open the connection. Let's understand what are all the details you need to require from them. Right side, their details will clearly, you have the details along with the full description. Okay.
okay,
So you are going to provide these details to like, the person, clients who are going to provide you these details, and they will understand and they will provide you the required details. What are all we have raised there. For example, let me show you one document. Okay.
but I don't know, Ashok, that what are the fields I need to provide them, and what are the
You
fields I will
every
ask them.
all the fields. That's what Raza here itself clearly mentioned. Okay, you need to have the details from Oracle team. The username, password you should have. The port to details you need to get from the DB team. The service name which is using code page is fine. And if that Oracle is like a SSL, I mean secured, they have done SSL configuration top of that Oracle, they will get to know, okay, since they are working on or their DB team, they will have all those details. Okay, just
Okay.
you need to provide, you can just copy this information into Excel and provide. Let me show you one prerequisite which I recently shared with my client. Okay, so
Mm.
I shared my client with SAP HANA. Okay, so if you see, I created my document providing, so I need this connection name details. So I told like this is was the description vault and all. So they don't know, right, if I provide like this. That's the reason I just add uh, another tab, I mean another, and I provide, okay, connection, this is the name of the connection, secret vault. If they are maintaining any secret, they will understand, right? They will go through each the description, they will understand, and they will provide us the details. That's it. Basically it's like a straightforward. Okay, you are providing the all the required details for you, and they will provide you the required details, I mean whatever all the details you have requested. That's it.
Mm.
This is how we will follow. Okay, recently this is one of the document I prepared for SAP HANA connection details from the client. So I just shared with them, this is what are the required details for us. If we ask directly like, okay, I need this connection name and all, they won't provide it, they don't know, right? So that's the reason in another tab I just provided all the description, asking them, oh, yes, the secret vault mean this is what the secret vault. Runtime environment we are going to the SAP host name, and if we are going to scan the metadata, I should have these details like that.
Mm.
So yeah, it's the information, the required details will always differ from connection to connection. It doesn't like you have all the details in one connection. Okay, that is the main difference. This is the main troubleshooting place. Okay, main troubleshooting place where you are going to face few problems when you are going to create the connections, SSL configurations and all blah blah blah. Because see, as I already told, again I'm telling, the servers where SAP or any applications installed in different servers. But your secure agent, Informatica secure agent will be installed in another server. So
Yeah.
to communicate between these two servers, right, you should have access to both IP addresses. I mean, server A need to connect, there should have a communication between server A to and server B, same as it is from server B to server A.
So show me the connection because I see that this is a requirement. Okay.
Yeah,
I need this
I'm
required details and I receive this required detail. Then how I
okay.
will connect to server A to server B? And what are the
You are
tables
not going to do
over there?
anything. You are not going to do anything. That's what I was telling. You are not going to do anything. You are just providing the details. That's it. Let me see, because see, to here this is client environment. I can't able to create. I just want to show because I have all the access to here
Hmm.
to show the connection details. But for my environment which I have now, so I don't have access to create a connection. Okay,
Okay.
that's what I will do now. I already created connections, defined connections. I will show you how it will help you. Okay. Meanwhile, let me open one of the database. You just understand like how many connections you have, what type of the connections. And again, one more thing, to enable the connections. Okay. To enable the connections, if you come to runtime environments, I already told you right, before last class also I told you there is a one section called enable or disable the connection services connections and all. Okay. To use that particular, for example, now I want to use the SAP connection. So it need to be enabled in this runtime environment. Then only you can able to connect. You are getting my point, right?
Yeah.
So it should be enabled here. If I want to use the Salesforce, it should be enabled. If I want to use the Oracle, let's take Oracle. See, Oracle I don't have enabled here. So when I
Hmm.
try to create connection, it won't allow me to save it. It shows like, I mean, the connection is not enabled
Can you
from
create
your runtime.
Oracle Beacon Cloud mass injection connection? Would you be able to
I
connect?
don't have that Oracle, right? That's what I'm telling. I don't have that
Hmm.
Oracle in my system or wherever that. Since already that is a client one, I can't. Let me do one thing. Okay, let me do one thing. D factory. I will try to. Now, how you are going to? I mean, how you are going to read your data from third-party applications? Okay. For example, let's take profiling to show the connectivity. That's it. Okay. If I'm going to create a connection, I mean profiling. That means that you need to able to access the data. So now here what I'm doing, see, I have opened my SQL server here and I have my databases, which is nothing but exception task. Let's take one of the table. I'm going to read this exception records dashboard table. I want to do a profiling on top of this table. So that means that what I will do, see, I have already connection defined here. Okay. So I have one connection, which is nothing but execute dashboard reports. So now once I select the connection, so if then you will get option to select it. Okay. See, it is showing there is no secure agent, active secure agent running in this.
Hmm.
So like that it will. Let me see another which where I can able to. Let's try this one. Okay. Con Ashok exception SQL. Yes. Here also there is no secure agent. Let me see my secure agent is up. So this is what, this is how you should understand that if you can't able to connect here, right? See, it is not allowing me to select. That means that your secure agent is not running. Okay. So that's why I'm telling always your secure agent should be up and running if you want to use the connections. So now let me see my secure agent is running or not. See, my secure agent is stopped. Correct, right? Meanwhile, let me start it and I'll start it. Yes. So meanwhile, I'll help you how to create a connections. Okay. So why I'm going to data integration? I don't have access to directly create in the administrator. Okay. I'm showing you. You can directly create the connections in the administrator. You need to create connections in the administrator only. But since because of some cache issue or some environment issue, I'm not getting options to select the connections here. So that's why I'm going in different way. Like let it open. I'll show you. Yes, yeah, I'm going to see connections here. Okay. Now, if you see, right, I will try to create a one connection. Okay.
Okay.
The server is reside in different system, not in my system, but yeah, I'll show you. I know that some details. That's why I'm going to show you. See, I'm just going to, as you ask, I'm going to create a Oracle only. Okay.
Okay.
Oracle. Yes, it's loading. I'm going to create a direct connection to Oracle on-prem system, and I know all the details which I can able to provide. So I'm just creating on Oracle as of now on-prem, and I'm selecting. Now I know this is my runtime environment. Okay, and in this runtime environment only my Oracle on-prem system is installed, and I'll
Okay.
provide like a admin. I know the details, so they will provide me details, all the admin. For now, my Oracle is installed in my local, so I'm providing the local host and service name like a, they will provide you for this. These all details, what are all the details I'm providing? That detail should be come from the client. Okay, not from you. It's like a direct details providing from the client. You no need to create any details. See, so that means that I can able to connect the system. Correct, right?
Mm.
Now, for example, I
Yeah.
saved it. Okay, let me save this. So once I saved this, okay, I will go and I'll try do data integration only. Okay, small mapping I will create it just to show
Okay.
how the connections are working.
Go slowly.
Yes. So you saw now one connection got created, which is nothing but Oracle connection.
Yeah. So there is no date when it is created.
It will be there. Somewhere it will be there. So I created con Oracle on-prem. Okay,
Okay.
I'm just keep it open for now. See, there is a simple mapping I'm showing. If you come to the source, right? If you come to the source, so under the source, you are trying to extract the data from this Oracle connection.
Yes. This is the main
So
thing.
now, okay, so you are going to extract the data. I'm going to use same Oracle connection on-prem. Okay, connection. Same Oracle connection on-prem. If you see Oracle connection on-prem,
Mm.
okay.
This is
See,
our
I'm
source
going to
to
select.
target
Yes.
our
Now
source.
I select yes, it like a source. Okay.
Mm.
Now I'm going to select it object. Object. Now if I select the object, you will get all the schemas present in this Oracle. Depends upon the user. Okay. For example, I have used the admin user. If you see my user is admin. That
Mm.
means that my user has all the access to all the schemas.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I can able to see all the schemas. For example, I want to take only the specific schema table from that specific schema. Okay, let's take now there is a one schema called Ashok. In that Ashok, I have like a five tables present.
Mm.
Let's take this T to 4. Okay, so five tables I have. So I can select the table. See, understand that. So you created a connection in Oracle where you are assigning a permission to the Oracle through Informatica. You understand? Getting
Yeah.
my
Okay.
point, right?
Go with something relatable table like product, like customer, like supplier. Do you have any table like that?
Can I take pharma?
Yeah.
Any
Fine.
pharma? Okay, pharma. So I have like a patient details. Okay.
Hmm.
See, I have a schema called pharma. And in the schema, I have a patient, employee, department, all the details are there. Now I want to see the patient details.
So
I want
table
to do
comes
some,
under schema, right?
this is schema. Schema, if you see right, there is a
Ah,
schemas.
okay.
And if you see the type is table,
Hmm.
okay. Inside that schema, these are all the table present.
Okay.
Without this connection, you can't able to access these schemas and all, right? Correct? How can you else fix? That's the reason you are creating a connections to Oracle, and through the and what are all the tables or what are all the schemas present in the Oracle, you are now able to access it through the IDMC. You got it right.
Yeah.
So now let's take, I mean done it, okay. I just used a source. Now same as it is, what I will do, there is already one flat file created, okay. Flat file is nothing but the in your local, okay.
So flat file
So
is in what is that flat file?
flat file is like a, for example, I have the files in my local, okay. Some files in my local, I want to
Hmm.
access those files.
Hmm.
So that's what you are just providing the path, telling that this is the path, from this particular path I need to access the files.
Okay.
So
File name
here
should be
if you
correct.
see right, yeah, no need to provide any file name, okay. Just provide the path, it will retrieve from there. For example, let's take simple mapping so that you will understand source, target and all, okay.
Hmm.
So you have a directory where f demo and all, I mean which is called the CONN bfsi connection. In that I'm just selecting that connection here. So let's take that bfsi, say, telling that connection send my data to that particular flat file, okay. I'm just providing your name here itself like a test demo pharma, okay. You are with me, right?
Yeah.
So that means that now I'm sending my data from Oracle to flat file. It's nothing, I'm not using any transform, just to understand the what are connection, how the connections is going to work,
Hmm.
okay. And before that, again I'm showing you one more mapping. I'll just see whether this test demo is present in the that particular flat file or not, okay, just to check it. So I am trying to retrieve that flat file connection. I don't have that test dot, if you see I don't have any test related the file,
Hmm.
okay, nothing. Now if I run that mapping, I'm going to run this mapping, okay, that now you are,
One second. Go back, please. You're going very fast because you are professional. I am not.
no, it's I just want to make you understand, that's it.
Yeah, go slowly,
This is
little
a
bit.
map. Hmm.
Okay.
So now I ran it, okay. I ran it. If you, I can able to see my jobs. If you see, it is getting started mapping 8.
Hmm.
Okay, it is getting started. See, it got success. Okay, if you see, it got success. I'm showing you the 300 records. All 300 records got processed into target, which is nothing but test demo pharma CSV file. Okay,
Hmm.
now in the source, if I again try to select it, so I can able to see now. Before there is no test dot. Now it came right. So that means that, so always Informatica is communicating with the what are all the connections you have created. See now what I have done, whatever the connection which is related to Oracle, I took the data from the Oracle and passed it to one of the flat file, asking, I mean telling it store into my local. You can see my
I
local
don't
file
want
also.
to. If I don't want to, uh, store in the local, then what?
You can use
Yani,
any.
Yeah.
it can I just took a example since the local is in my control. So for
Mm.
example, if you want to send from SAP to Salesforce, so you can select the source connection as a SAP connection, which you are created for SAP connection type, and target as a Salesforce type. That's it. You can just load the data from there to here. And if you want to add any transformations or anything, also it's up to you. Okay. So like that, the connections differs. Okay. Like that, the connections will differ always. It's not like the just everything. You no need to worry about that. What you are going to, everything will be present in that connection detail section. Just you need to provide we call it as a pre-reg document, asking them these are all the connection required details for us. You are with me, right? You
Yeah,
are
yeah.
clear, right? Yeah, so like that. And now this is up to third party applications. Now let's take Informatica inbuilt connections. There are like a few Informatica inbuilt connections, which is nothing but a
Business
business
360.
360 connector, business FEP, and business events. These three are Informatica connectors, which helps us in MDM operations. Okay, it's direct. Again, you can directly use this connection. See job instance. This is nothing. Okay, this and all with you only. You are just creating a one connection. That's it, and you can test it. You can use this connection for any MDM jobs. This is a one-time creativity. You no need to worry about this. The reason why we are creating this is like it helps us to monitor the jobs and store some logs in our control. That's it.
Okay.
So only these three. Again, I'm telling only there are three for MDM related. Okay, and apart from everything is I mean third party applications only.
Third party application. So what about
Yes,
the
third
product
party
360,
application.
supplier 360 is already connected? This is
These
not
are
the.
already inbuilt. You know it. That's
Ah.
what. See, your product details might be resided in any third party application, right? It can be SQL, or it can be Oracle, it can be SAP, it can be Salesforce.
Hmm.
So you are taking or you are retrieving those data and storing into your product 360. I already told you product 360 as just an UI, but all the development will be done in business 360 console. All the configurations, development, everything will be done in business 360 console.
Okay.
So hope you are clear now about all the connections. See again, there are two types of the connections. I will show you. There is like a one connections where you can able to create in the administrator, which is a part of a admin guy. But but I'm just giving you comparison differences. Okay, this I mean application connection is not your job as administrator. This is not at all your job. Your job is up to handle it from the administrator, but as an administrator you should have basic knowledge. So what are all the connections you can use in the administrator, and same as it is what are all the connections you can able to we can able to create in a CI level.
Hmm.
You are with me, right?
Yeah, so CAI
This is
level.
just this is just for your knowledge. Okay, so we have another service called in the CI we have application integration. Okay, if you
Hmm.
come here, same type of native these are all we call it as a native connectors, which Informatica is directly providing us. Same native connectors we have here. If you see, I have all the thing. I have like a Oracle. Oracle in the sense here we call it commonly as a JDBC connector. Okay. So this JDBT connector will help us to connect all the types of DB. It can be like SQL, it can be like Oracle, it can be like a DB, Postgre, all types of. You can
Okay.
connect SAP. See SAP also we have BAPI directly. You can connect a Salesforce. So all those things. But the common difference between these two is like these connections which you are creating an administrator will be working as a batch loads and all, which
Hmm.
is not a real time. Okay. But
REST
this
API would be
application
the-
connection, yeah, and this application connection which you are going to use in a CI, we call it as a real-time integrations.
okay. So these are the
You understand?
application connections, right?
Yes, these are all applications. You
So
can
you
see there are
told
so
me,
many.
so in the administrator, we are connecting the integration.
Hmm.
These are
Data
what?
integration profiling and all. Okay.
Uh,
But in application integration, it will be used only in the CI. You can't use it apart from the CI.
in the
Okay.
application connection.
Yes, that's the
Okay.
reason. Because as an admin guy, you should have some basic knowledge. That's it.
So who will doing
That
this application integration?
developer. You are no need to worry about these things. Developer is going the guy who is going to do all those things.
So we need to hire developer as well.
No. I think see if you have a CI developer, right? So he will
No,
be
no.
taking care of all these
Identity.
connections. If there is a requirement to use a CA, then it depends upon. For example, you should have a real-time data integration between the Oracle DB and the Salesforce. So if should have real-time integration, so you need to have a CA.
Mm.
So again, I'm telling, let's take a very basic example, okay? So let's take Flipkart only. So you're going to order a product in the Flipkart. So
Yeah.
you are getting a immediate, if after ordering the product, you are getting an immediate response like your product will be delivered by this time. Correct, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So which is we call it as a real time. So immediately we are getting a response. It is happening in a real time. You are not waiting for any response, okay? But
Mm.
if we use this connection CDI and all, it means like we are scheduling or it should let's take every job need to run, every mapping need to run one time per day. Every I think early
Right.
morning every day. So that means that after if your Flipkart ordering is like a batch load, that means like you will be ordering today, but you will be getting response tomorrow,
Mm.
which is not a real time, which is like a batch. So that's the reason. The main difference is like in the CI, it will be always like a real-time integrations. So that's
Okay.
the reason you can't able to use the application connections which are present in the CI. Apart from the CI, you can't use it. But yeah, the what are all the connections you are creating in a administrator? It can be used in the profiling, used in a CDI, used in a MDM, all those things. So that's why we will give more preference on the connections on administrative level.
So these are the two types of connection. One is CAI,
Yeah,
one is as an
yeah,
administrator. Administrator
administrators.
only we can do the batch purposes, and
Yes, batch and all.
CAI we can connect the real time. Okay.
Real time. Yes,
Now
yes.
Oracle can be connected to the CAI application as well, right?
Yeah, that is in the form of JDBC. That's what I'm telling. We call it as here we call it as a JDBC generic cloud.
Generally it is called JBDC.
JDBC generic call. So here
Okay.
what we are doing, we are just defining the details. If it is like a, I mean, as I told, like, this is not a your job, okay? It's all a developer job, okay? You no need to worry about this. He will take care. Just as you just need to know what is this. That's it.
Hmm.
He
No,
will
but
be
if
providing
more
what are all the
more
details.
is asking me, let's say, to connect this as a application integration CAI, create the
Mm,
CAI connection.
mm.
Okay, then I should connect, right? Otherwise, because who will be, then we need to
No,
ask.
no, no, no. See, again, you can openly tell, okay, you don't know the requirement, what the CI is.
Hmm,
Exact CI requirement, you don't know. And they are not supposed to ask you. And if they ask you also, you are the guy who need to tell that you are not going to supposed to do this. This is a developer. Because see, as per the use case, as per the logic in the CI which is going to build, they need to provide the details. It's not like common details, but in the connections, it's like a common details for all the microservices. You are not
okay.
going to defining separately for the profiling. You are not defining separately for the CDA and all, right.
Hmm,
So that's why you are not supposed to create any application integration, application connections in the CAI.
okay.
I just given you knowledge like same connections we have in the CAI, which the main difference between is like the connections you are creating an administrator is like a batch level. and the connections you are creating in application integration, which is called as CI, is like a real-time integrations. So as an administrator, you should have this knowledge.
Okay.
So hope you are clear, right, about the connections and all.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So this is how you are going. We are going to create a connections.
And can I connect? Let's say I have a lot of connections, 500 connections, right?
Okay. Okay.
Can I download it in the Excel file or something like that? Because right now, if you show me the real scenario, how many connections usually company have?
Depends, right? That's what I told you. It's all depends upon the license. Again, I'm telling you, it's all depends upon the license. You want to integrate some different applications. That means that you need to have license to connect that. What see in the licensing section, again I'm telling, in the licensing section, I have this all the connection detail, connector name. If you see, my connector name is like a subscribed. I have a subscription for this particular connection. It doesn't mean that every organization does have all the types of connection. Okay. If you don't have, see, for example, you have some, let's take some Kafka or something. Okay, you have that connection need to be created, but you don't have license to connect that Kafka. You don't have subscription to connect that. That means that you can't able to use it, right?
Yeah.
It will be grayed out basically. So that's why what are all the connections you can able to see in the connection section, that connection already subscribed. That's the reason you are able to see it. So it doesn't mean that you have all the I mean you have access to all types of connections, or no, it's not like that. Informatica is not providing openly all those things.
Hmm. Okay, so I think uh, so. Do you think, Ashok? Do you think that we need one more class on this connection?
I don't think, because uh, see, then since it is like a session and training session, right? See, I can able to show what are all the details I have. I don't see, no, we should not have the a Salesforce connection. We should not have, we can't have those all the types of connections, right? So those are every costly and all. So whatever the connections we have, I shown you, and this is how we are going to work on all. I shown you, and again, I'm telling you, the details will differ for each connection, but you have complete information about that connection with you. You no need to worry about it. I can't able to create it. Select, let's take, I don't know about the Amazon S3. Okay, see, I'm going to select the Amazon S3. If I going to select that Amazon S3, I can able to see those details, right? Since it is see, I can able to see. You no
Hmm.
need to worry. Whatever the details providing by the client, team, Amazon S3 database team, those details you are just placing here, that's it. You are not going to do any configurations. Okay, it's like a friendly UI, just copy pasting those details, that's it.
Okay.
You are
And
not,
after
that's it. You do a test, you do test it. If not working, you will get exact error, you will get it. Okay, you no need to worry. See, I'm selecting, providing random details. Okay, I'm providing random details like this, like this. So if I try to do the testing, see, it will give exact details, right?
these are the errors, right?
Huh. I mean, you see,
So,
there is no secure agent is running directly.
hmm,
So like that, you no need to worry. Is this a completely user friendly? It will directly provide you information. And I shown you how to send the prereqs also. Just copy these details. Okay. Copy these details, paste in Excel and share as a part of prereq. That's it. They will take care of all these details and provide you these details like this. See, I have not done anything. I have not even added anything. I just ask like these are all the required details from your side. You just
hmm,
provide me the detail. I will create a connection and we can able to access your data through that connection. That's it.
okay, okay. Access
So
the data
yeah,
through this connection.
yes. So that's how you are going to use the connections based upon your I mean upstream applications and downstream applications. That's it.
So anything else you are seeing that in the connection level we missed out? Because it's
Oh,
still,
I
it's new for me. You had already gone with the scenario base as well. But let me, try to do hands-on on my test.
yes, yes. Yeah, I spoke with Samaya also. Since like it's not like a spoon feed, right? Since you already has experience, you can able to by going through those recordings and all, you could able to do these things. But yeah, you try it. If you can't, I mean, just note down all the what are all the doubts you have. Again, we can discuss it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And so this is what I mean connections and all. Just to give overview again update, right? So we completed the 5 modules up to now. The next session, I mean tomorrow or day after tomorrow, will be covering module 6 and module 7. Okay. This like very straightforward and very simple things. Not like a up to now we have discussed the core things. These are not much core. Just as an administrator, you should know. That's the reason I'm just covering these two also, 6 and 7. So I'll
Mm.
just make sure
So
these all the
can you
things.
can you go to the module 5?
Yes.
Okay, so we had already covered type of connection. I know that there are two type of connection, which is
Yes.
CDI and CAI.
Yes.
Creating connection, you already told me.
Hmm.
Connection properties, what is that for properties? Just to overview
This
on
what?
that.
This what the connection properties you are
Okay,
providing to client.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Dependencies in the sense, see, you need to depend upon the DB team, any team. For example, now Amazon S3, right? You need to depend upon the Amazon S3 team. Until unless they are not providing you details, you can't able to do it anything, right?
Mm.
So yeah. So like connection dependence, how it will be. Yeah. So let's go to the Swagger files generation. Okay. So do you want me to cover this today or tomorrow? I can able to cover it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying that I think we need one more class for the connection level.
Okay, then tomorrow what we will do, we will complete this Swagger file generation, file server. File servers in the sense nothing but flat file connections, nothing else. So
Mm.
whatever the files in your present in your local system, how you are going to access is that nothing but you are going to create a one flat file connection. Flat file we have, again I'm telling, so we have one connection type called flat file. So there is a direct connection.
Okay, okay. Let's
So
do it.
with that connection,
Yeah, because now I have
see,
another class as well.
mm, okay. So yeah, so this is how.
And
So
I
tomorrow
think,
what I will,
yeah,
okay.
so I think Sonia asked you about the material and stuff for the exam preparation as well.